Chase Tree and Tractor Service with 25 years of experience in tree removal. Serving the Midcoast of Maine, licensed and insured Maine arborist. Whether it's a pesky blowdown or a hard-to-get tree that needs removal. When you need an experienced professional, Jake Chase is the man for the job. Call 207-242-8961 or email him at chasetreeandtractorservice.jc@gmail.com.
LCTV is your nonprofit community media station. Please donate at lctv.org to keep us strong. Thank you.
One, two, three, four. Well, I've been holding in since the clock came Monday morning. From the end of the week, I'm bound to blow. Breeze walking to the honky-tonk like a pack of wolves now. Order up around the stripes and it's away we go.
Hello everyone, it's a favorite time of the week. Folks, I wish you could be here 5 minutes before this show starts. We don't have hair and makeup, but we have glasses, we have hats, we have shoes, no socks. And we have the mayor of the mills is finally here in one piece.
So I leave the house, I leave the paper home, I leave my glasses home.
And no socks, socks on either, Bobby.
Now I got no socks, and Larry has given me Elton John glasses. So, anyway.
We got Haven behind the camera. We got TV Toby on the floor. He's doing his thing this morning. He's having his back scratched. He was doing a lot of swimming this week. What's going on, Bobby? It's hot. We know that. Damn hot.
We know it's hot. So anyway, today, as we're recording today, is Caribou, Maine. The highest temperature in the history of Caribou, Maine yesterday.
Yesterday? How hot was that?
It was like 96 in Caribou, Maine.
Really?
So, anyway,
yeah.
102 in Bangor. I mean, what's going on?
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
I was up mowing the lawn this morning at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, you got to go at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, the guy come out, he brought me one to know if I wanted a coffee. I said, no, I don't want a coffee. 103, he says, here yesterday.
Yeah.
I think it might have been right in the sun. But
All right. So, anyway.
Waldeboro,
they passed their budget, and they're going to make, like a lot of towns, they're making a major investment in internet. And,
well, the whole paper last week was about voting.
Yeah.
They were voting on, Newcastle was voting, they were voting, Damascotta voted, everybody's voting.
Yep. So Newcastle, I guess the big thing with them this year was they created a storm reserve account, and so anyway, I don't know, just because
we was at that. We filmed that. Anybody wants to see that? It's on Newcastle Town. But they created an account to deal with this PFAS.
Yeah.
They got some leakage. The Old Town dump.
Right.
You know where the Old Town dump was? The salt shed there.
Yep.
So they created a little bit of money in case they have to do anything, testing and whatnot.
Right.
And they want to expand on it. It was the only article that passed, I believe, that passed unanimously.
Yeah. And then they did pass, and they did create $168,000 reserve account for the severe storm.
Yep.
So anyway, the thing with PFAS is they should create an account to teach people how to say the word. Polyfluoroalkyl.
Yeah, that's a mouthful, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Midcoast Adult Community Education, they got 3 awards there, 3 diplomas, 3
diplomas.
Yeah, good for them.
Yeah. You think about it, people, they're in high school, and things happen.
They do.
They just can't,
Everybody learns a little different.
Most people can't think about this, but some people cannot continue to go to high school.
Yeah.
Life gets in the way. So anyway, hats off to these people who go back, get their diplomas, and
well, in some people, in my son's instance, he was a terrible student in school. He went to school to play sports, and he just barely passed. Mm-hmm. And it was 20 years later before he decided he was, I don't say mature enough, but disciplined enough, and he went back and got a degree in broadcast journalism. He was 38 years old. He was the youngest kid. I mean, he was the oldest guy in the class. Mm-hmm. In fact, most of the kids in there, he could have been their father.
Right. Right.
But so we all learn at different levels and different.
Damascotta passed all their articles except for one. What was that one?
Oh, I can't even remember what it was, Bobby.
Yeah. So.
$4 million municipal budget, 6% increase. School budget's gone up. Everything has gone up. We just, once again, we got to find a different way to pay for our town administration, our school systems, than just the property taxes. There's too many people with a free ride, basically.
Yeah. Here's the article here, Larry. It didn't pass. They were asking to appropriate $726,000 from the estimated revenues applied to the fiscal year 2024 tax commitment. So they basically want to take money from somewhere else to, and it sounds like there was a bookkeeping mistake. And town
there was.
manager-
I was trying to follow it because we filmed that one as well, and I was trying to follow it, and they kept going back and forth between the town manager and the moderator and people in the audience, and it got so confusing. I'm not sure anybody knows what they voted on.
Yeah. So you got a business after hours coming up. It's called Three Birds Farm and Cottage.
And I have not a clue where it is,
Yeah,
Bobby.
it's right on Route 32.
Yeah, I see it is. Is it before you get to the village if you're coming from Bremen, or the other direction?
It's if you're coming from Bremen, it's before you get to the village.
It is,
Yep,
okay.
Yep. So anyway, the in along the way they got a band called the Fintown Band, Fintown Road, and so they're going to be up there Saturday, June 29th. So I tell you, I went up there. I went to the plant sale, the Bristol plant sale up there, and they got some stuff going on up there, and high energy gals up there. So anyway, we got a community pride event going on. They're going to start at the Newcastle Park, Veterans Memorial Park, and they're going to march. They're going to march up Main Street. That'll be June 22nd.
Yeah.
And,
Bobby, we did a cool thing last week as Troop 13 Court of Honor here, just reminded me of it.
Right.
We did the ceremonial disposal of the American flags that
Okay,
were
yeah,
tatted
right, yeah.
at the American Legion.
Right.
And Haven is putting that together, and we're going to have, it's just a short clip, about 15 minutes or something like that. But we went up and did it, and next year we're going to do even we didn't know really what we were getting into, and they didn't know, but next year we'll do a whole show on it.
Yeah.
They do it once a year, Flag Day,
Right.
where they ceremoniously dispose of tatted flags and stuff like that. But we're going to show that. That will be on maybe Saturday afternoon or Saturday night.
Oh, that's
We'll
nice.
try to get that on.
Yeah, people don't realize that
There's a way to destroy the flags.
there's
when
a
they're-
formal
There
way
is. Yep.
to destroy flags.
Yeah.
So anyway, the Wisconsin Art Walk, they got a couple new shops over there. One of them's called Bicyclette.
Bicyclette. I don't
French
know.
for
I can't.
cafe, I think. I'm not sure. And so anyway, people can hang around, have cheese, have tea, coffee. I don't know if they have a liquor license or not.
I don't know if they do either.
Yeah. So then you got another thing pretty cool going on in Wisconsin. They have a bake sale that puts money into a fund to buy school supplies. Because
Well-
a lot of people, school supplies, they're not
Expensive.
cheap. They're not
They're
cheap.
expensive. I mean, we got coming up in August the backpack thing at the YMCA.
Yeah.
Hundreds of
Yeah.
backpacks
Yeah.
filled with everything
Yeah.
a kid would need. You can't tell me that doesn't
Yeah.
help a lot.
And who
with-
knew? I mean, that's been going on for years.
It has. It just
So,
keeps getting bigger.
Anyway,
and-
so the bake sale is around Wisconsin. They got a couple different locations, and it's a cool thing. Cool thing.
Cool
They got a new principal over there, the Wisconsin Elementary School, Stacy Clements. She comes from Connecticut, and she served as the principal of Assumption Catholic School. So, anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe bring a little religion into that
Yeah,
elementary
you know.
school. So anyway,
Let's see. Probably wouldn't hurt.
so we got two kids in Waldoboro. They're fooling around with a gun in the back seat of the car, and the gun goes off, and it goes through the hand of one kid and through the leg of another kid. Somebody brought him to the hospital and
And
took
split.
off. I don't know. Something's going on there. I don't know.
We were going over to somewhere the other day, and we saw this crash in Waldoboro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Head on.
Yeah, head on. Yeah.
Boy, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
You got to look, my driving habits have changed. I look the people that are coming toward me in the eye.
Yeah, I try to get eye contact.
Yeah, you know, are you okay, buddy? Are you looking on the road?
That's right. You're looking at me, you know.
Well, I had a gal right on Mills Road literally drive me off the side of the road, and she was looking straight down.
Straight down.
Yep.
Yep.
So anyway, you got the Democrats going to host their lobster
Big
bake.
lobster bake.
Over there. Folks, if you're a Democrat and you want to know more about what's going on in your party, Cider Hill Farm puts on a great show over there.
Yep.
Jeff Hurd and his crew from Narrows Tavern, they do a lobster bake like no other, and you make a reservation, and you go over there to Cider Hill Farm. It's a nice place. I think the only thing they use Cider Hill Farm now, they have disc golf over there.
Yeah.
They play disc golf, so it's another whole show for you there, Larry. Disc golf.
Disc golf.
Yeah. So Waldeboro, the other thing is they're gonna. There's a request by Sandra O'Farrell, who lost in the run for select board. So she landed in third place with 448 votes, and Abden Simmons and Rebecca Stevens won the 2 seats with 599 and 457.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised she's asking for a recount, where she kind of, well, 457 is close. But
Well, you had another couple other candidates. You had Billy Bragg got 357 votes,
Yeah.
and Brendan McGurl got 338 votes. So there was a lot of votes all over the map over there.
there really was.
But
kind of a sad thing happened up there in Jefferson. A guy by the name of Sean Hickey, he run over by his tractor. His own
yeah,
tractor.
he was up there working alone, and all of a sudden something went wrong.
I think
and
that he was hooking up a piece of equipment, and the tractor rolled back
his
over.
nephew found him.
Yeah,
So,
not good.
yep.
Yeah, Bremen, they got a 15% hike in the municipal budget. Everybody's up against it, boy.
That's quite a hike.
It sure is.
Yep.
Sure is. Damascotta was 6 or 7%. Every town around. The only two that I know of is Bristol and South Bristol.
Yeah.
With no big hikes.
Noblesboro went up $1.60 a mill rate. I suppose that's doable. We got a gentleman by the name of Adam McNaughton. He was elected to fill the Jefferson School Committee seat by 4-0 vote. I guess the other school committee people voted him in.
Another recount there, Jean Gazzetti there, she's looking for she was the nominee to the Senate. She's going to ask for a recount.
Yeah, how about up there in Somerville? Chris Johnson got beat by Pierpont.
Yep, did.
Yeah. So, fair is fair. And so anyway, but they're got another thing going on.
Beat him by 40 votes, too.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, in Somerville, that is
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
So if the students for this year's summer reading list, if you find the book at the Skedonfa secondhand bookstore,
Right there.
They'll give it to you for half price. So
Right there.
anyway. Well, Bo Marsh, of course, he's a selectman there in Bremen, but he writes a nice.
He did write a nice article.
He wrote a nice letter about how he enjoys living in Bremen, working for the people of Bremen, and he's also in business in Bremen.
Yeah.
He's got a
plumbing and does little excavation work.
yeah. So Ellie Stevenson writes this article about from Midcoast Conservancy about different things that you can just go to Midcoast Conservancy and just walk in there.
Yeah.
You can go canoeing, you can go hiking, you can all kinds of bird watching, everything. Just go there.
Yeah.
And, get up.
That John Bergen wrote a good editorial there of that Somerville. Of 500 voters, 250 of them turned out. That's pretty good, 50%.
Right.
On a year with no major political thing
Right,
going on.
right. So we talked about it a couple of weeks ago. It's amazing. St. Philip's is having their 70th Strawberry Festival. It's going to be...
You ever been to it?
yeah. Oh, yeah. June 29th.
Yeah. That's just this week or next
yeah,
week?
it's
Next week.
Next week is at St. Philip's Church. And Bristol Area Library is going to host an author, Kay Tobler Liss. Kay Tobler Liss used to work for the Link County News. She used to write for the Link County News, and She's now a full-fledged author, and her book is called Coming Home, her latest book. She's got another couple books, I see.
Did you happen to get down and see the Lincoln Academy show Getting Along?
I didn't.
Well, I saw it. It's on Vimeo, and I saw it just a little bit, probably 8 or 10 minutes. Very well done.
Yeah.
Very. And our man Eli Melanson did the editing on it, and new intern starts Monday. CJ Savasano did the sound on it.
Yeah.
Really, the acting was great.
Yeah. You're going to get any time out of Eli this summer, you think?
Eli's headed for Japan.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's going to Japan.
This is an interesting, get me away from my rock roots a little bit, but the DePonte String Quartet, they're going to have 2 fantastic guests with them. Scott Klukstall.
Yeah, okay, try that one again 3 times.
Scott Klukstall, and another one is Marcus Thompson.
I think it's Klukstall.
So anyway, I think one plays the viola, and the other one plays some other stringed instrument, but anyway, they're gonna play Brahms, which I know nothing about.
Nothing.
I know you do.
No, I can't even spell it.
Got a new gallery opening, a piano lesson. It's going to be up at a gallery at 87 Federal Street, new gallery. That's in Wiscasset.
I was reading on this next page, Bobby, this story about George Dow that he did in 1979 and about the excess alewives going to Haiti.
Right.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Because, when I was a kid growing up, my uncles worked the alewife stream there.
Correct.
And they used to pickle them and send them to Boston in big wooden barrels.
Right. Yeah. What, $1 a barrel?
Yeah.
In 1936, the listing, the amount that was shipped to Haiti. So anyway, created some money. I mean, they're going to throw things away. How about Marge Kilkelly? She was named the Eastern States Expedition Agricultural Adventures Award winner. And Marge has got a farm that she runs with her husband. And so anyway, she's got quite a life up here for herself in Maine. So this is pretty cool. Noblesboro Central School. The graduates went to the school a couple days before graduation and walked down the hall.
Yeah.
That's a motivation.
Yeah.
That's a very good motivation. Yeah. So anyway, I saw Joy, what's her last name? But anyway, she runs the Heartwood.
Braley.
I saw Joy Braley yesterday. I said, Joy, I really want to get to this next play, because I saw the list of actors and actresses that you have, and that is an all-star team. They have an all-star team. So anyway,
is Jennifer Lopez in this one?
No.
I'd go if it was there.
Yeah, so anyway.
Or maybe Julia Roberts. I'd go there too.
Yeah. What's Julia? Julia's, she's in the political scene right now.
I don't know.
So anyway, the name of the play is Dancing at Lugnaza. And so it's going to be at Lincoln Theater.
No, Poe Theater. Poe Theater.
Oh, Poe. Sorry.
Theater.
Yeah. Thanks for the correction. So community conversations. They're going to have not to be confused
with our Marva and her community
with Marva's show, but they're going to have an affordable housing chat up there at In Along the Way, and so anyway. How about this Center for Teaching and Learning student, Octavia Aurora? She won a national award for writing, a poem actually.
Yeah.
And so anyway, she didn't go too complicated with the poem, because the name of the poem is My Oak Tree. Novel Jazz Band, they're an institution around here. They've been playing, this will be the 20th year that they've played at Skodonfa to benefit the little food pantry.
They're going to have a soprano over in the Waldo Theater there.
Yes. Yep.
Alicia Fox.
Yep. Yep.
And Grant Jackson.
Yep.
Huh.
Jaden Lafreniere, I hope I pronounced that right. He got the CLC YMCA's
He did.
up. It's what's it? He got a Sally Romero scholarship. So anyway, for yeah.
And you know, there's going to be a pretty interesting show here down to the Lincoln Theater. No, it's a St. Patrick's.
Yeah.
This guy,
Brennan.
John Brennan.
Yeah.
I bet that would be a really
Yeah,
interesting.
I think I'm going to that because our friend Jeannie Davis, she is a fundraiser for Carpenter's Boat Shop. And
Oh.
she grew up with John Brennan.
Tickets are $75 a head, Bobby.
Yeah, I
I
know.
think that's a little pricey.
But that's a fundraiser.
That is a fundraiser.
Yeah.
But
So, anyway, got a children's reading program. I talked about that last week. That's at the Bremen Library. And so Coastal Rivers needs volunteer courtesy boat inspectors.
I wouldn't mind doing that. Whenever I stop working, I'm going to do that.
Do boat inspection, yeah. Well,
That would be.
you know, only takes one boat with milfoil on it.
That's
to
right.
Go into a lake. Our local lakes are very fragile.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice picture of John Harris. He never quits. He's an antique car guy.
He doesn't.
He's got his 1939 Payas Arrow. He's won all kinds of awards with this, and so I guess they're going to have the car show at the old Samoset restaurant.
That's what they're talking about.
Yeah. So anyway,
Is that restaurant going to open up this summer?
I don't know. I hope it's not going to be open that day because there's not going to be any parking spots.
No.
Yep.
It's South Bristol's mill rate, 5.20, $5 on 1,000.
Wow.
And that's an increase.
Wow. Well, speaking of the Carpenter's Boat Shop, folks, they're going to have a tool sale. I tell you, there'll be a lot of tools for sale. It's going to be on Saturday, August 24th, and that'll support the boat shop's programming. And,
There's another fundraiser there, Helping Hands, Heather Cox Richardson.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're a reader of her blog.
Rock
daily.
star.
She is a bona fide rock star.
Yep.
But the tickets for that are $125.
Yeah.
I would love to hear it, but I can't afford that kind of money.
Yeah. Well, maybe.
I'd rather meet her on the street and have a conversation.
Yeah, a cup of coffee.
Yeah, I'll buy.
South Bristol Select Board. They set a mill rate of 5.2.
5.20.
Yeah.
5.2.
Boy, that's
cheap, isn't it? And that was an increase, Bobby. I just
I
said that's
know.
an increase.
I know.
Yeah.
They're probably all going crazy down there with that increase.
Well, they're going to have $165,000 extra or something like that.
Beano starts at the Washington Schoolhouse June 27th. Is George Sawyer still calling Beano these days?
Geez, I don't know. He could be.
Yep. So,
Well, the wheels of the Lincoln County Little League champions. Boy, they won big time.
yeah, big.
Turn the page, Bob. We're going to get into sports.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. Was it 18 to something?
Something like that. 18-6.
Yeah, see,
These are 2-3 home runs hit over
Yeah.
the fence.
How about this Erica Johnson, Nobleboro girl? She set 4 UMaine Farmington
Yeah.
women's track records this year.
100 meter, the 200 meter, the triple jump.
Yeah. They got a new program camp director up at the Y, a young man by the name of Nick Menace. I guess he come to the area, worked up Kiev, and has been liking it around here, and he's going to take that job for the summer.
How about these 4 kids from South Bristol that play on the Bristol baseball team?
They've never lost.
Never lost. 4 years.
Yeah, and there's another couple kids who were on this year's team,
Yeah.
and they didn't lose.
Yeah.
So the other thing, fantastic. But so you know this Rhiannon Simmons pitched a no-hitter.
Yeah. Don't know her either.
Softball, Little League softball crown. So anyway, Madomic Valley Little League softball championship.
And
Rhiannon.
it doesn't surprise you knowing how well the Madomic Valley High School softball
Well,
team
you
does.
said there's a high school pitcher that's big time,
Yeah,
right?
she was big time too, Maddie Boynton.
Yep.
Yeah, good staff. Yeah.
Warwick's open. Their men's league is going strong. And,
Nick Manise has been the new program and summer camp director at the YMCA.
Yep.
I wonder if that's a summertime job or
Yeah,
is it?
I think it is.
a
Larry.
year-round
I think
job.
it is. The annual 4th of July parade is coming back to Whitefield, Maine. So that's kind of, I've been a couple times. It really is a classic.
Had beat the Round Pond Parade, though, isn't it?
Yep.
Although I don't think that's quite as ambitious as it used to be.
Right.
It used to be great.
No,
it used
it's
to be
not-
great.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Cabatatis Boat Club?
I don't know.
Cabatatis Boat Club. It's a boat club down in Round Pond. They have they got a schedule of events going on, and the Healthy Kids 19th Annual Shortcake Shuffle. That's going to be July 6th.
And,
July 5th, we got a Grateful Dead cover band coming to Clarksville Farm
I
on
know
July 5th.
I know. Can't wait for that.
Yep. So the
But you got to register for it.
Yes,
you can't
you
just
do.
show up. You got to register.
You
for
got to
it.
register. So anyway, you can get your large pumpkin fest pumpkin seedlings, and they still need volunteers and sponsors. So anyway, the other thing they're having is there's a vegetation problem on the Sheepscot River, and the name of the plant is called knotweed.
Knotweed?
And it's run absolutely crazy. So anyway, and so they're going to have a float where you can float on a tube or a boat or a canoe, whatever you want to do, and they're going to float you on Sunday, June 30th, and they're going to get a wood turtle's eye view. Quote,
Wood turtle's eye view.
a quote, wood turtle's eye view of the problematic knotweed growing along the riverbank. So I probably have knotweed in my backyard.
Yeah, you
so.
probably do. Yeah. I see Robbie Hunt up NC Hunt. He got awarded, recognized for workplace safety, no lost days last year.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. 80 people.
Yeah,
In a
sure is.
sawmill, nobody got hurt, nobody lost a day.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
yeah, that is. They opened up a time capsule over there in Waldoboro. So anyway,
Yeah, we're going to have a little video on that. And we'll probably put that with the YMCA, with the flag ceremony, maybe back to back.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
only short clips,
Yeah.
but they are interesting clips. And we're going
Yeah.
to talk to our man Haven about maybe putting those two together and make a show out of it. Yeah. Yeah. Henry, a dog's life. Henry takes a break. Good stuff. Coulomb Center, they presented their 7th annual award to Lincoln County Dental received the award. Francis Perkins Center awarded a $750,000 Mellon Grant Foundation.
wow, that's unbelievable.
$750,000.
They should be able to finish what they're doing over
Geez,
there.
I
with
would
that.
think.
You would think so.
I would think.
Foraging class, Rachel Alexandru, she's going to take a group on July 13th.
Yeah.
So
Bunch of stuff going on Midcoast United Way. Bobby, we got to wrap this one up. Folks, you're just going to have to buy the paper because we couldn't get through it. Hardy Roots had a big paddle deal.
yeah, they did good. Big party at the Chuck station after that.
Afterwards,
Yeah.
whole 9 yards.
Chris Johnson and his wife got an award called the John Walker Award.
Yeah.
And that wraps it up.
That wraps up this week. Folks, you have a great weekend. Stay cool here. Hot days. Bobby, you stay cool up there in the mills.
Yeah.
Got a big weekend planned, I'm sure.
Yep.
Lot going on. Summertime's coming on to us
Yeah.
fast. Bearing down hard.
Bring them in.
Folks, for us guys here at the LCTV, we want to say thanks for watching. Had a good time. Haven behind the camera, the Mayor of Mills, Bobby Whear. I'm Larry Sidelinger. And with TV Toby, we say goodbye. We'll see you next time. Stay cool, folks. Have a great weekend. Chase Tree and Tractor Service with 25 years of experience in tree removal. Serving the mid-coast of Maine, licensed and insured Maine arborist. Whether it's a pesky blowdown or a hard-to-get tree that needs removal. When you need an experienced professional, Jake Chase is the man for the job. Call 207-242-8961 or email him at chasetreeandtractorservice.jc@gmail.com.